Welcome, everyone, to this week's Shorty podcast episode of the What We Meant to Say podcast with Jake and Hines. Let's take a weekly look at upcoming streaming, TV, video game, and film releases, and also provide some historic references for the week ahead. Let the Shorty begin. Let's take a look back at things that happened prior to 2022 for the week of December 11th to December 17th. Brought to us by our friends at songfacts.com. December 11th, 2006. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey becomes the first ringtone certified gold. December 11th, 1968. The Rolling Stones record their Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus TV special and then bury it for nearly 30 years.
December 12th, 2014. After 6 years of wedded bliss, Nick Cannon files for divorce from Mariah Carey.
Aww.
December 12th, 2011. Two students in Illinois create a fundraiser where Baby by Justin Bieber is played between classes until $1,000 is raised. The Stop the Bieber campaign ends 2 days later when the goal is met. That's great.
We need to do that to raise money for something. We need to come up with something like that where you have to pay to stop it or make it go away. We got to come up with something.
We should do it for this podcast. December 13th, 2016. Canadian actor Alan Thicke suffers a heart attack and dies. He played the dad in Growing Pains, but also wrote the TV song for The Facts of Life and Different Strokes. But also, did I just say song? Wrote the song? I didn't mean to say that. But he wrote. Oh yeah. He
wrote the TV theme song for those two shows. I did not know that.
That is very interesting.
He has a son that's the musician too. I can't think of his first name, but his last name is Thicke. Yeah.
Robin Thicke.
Yep.
December 13th, 2013, Beyonce drops her self-titled album with no advance notice. Radio stations scramble to get the songs, and Beyonce gets a lot of publicity.
She did too. I remember that when that happened.
Yeah. December 13th, 1989, Taylor Swift is born. December 14th, 1977. Saturday Night Fever opens in theaters. The soundtrack contains 2 previous number ones, and 4 will become number 1. Wow. Mm-hmm. December 15th, 1992, Dr. Dre releases his debut solo album, The Chronic.
I had to buy that album 3 times because adults got a hold of the first 2 and threw them away. And finally, when I was like 19, it had a big picture of a cannabis leaf on it.
It did.
So that, I think, probably had an influence.
Right. December 16th, 1993, Nirvana's Unplugged concert airs on MTV. December 16th, 1966, the first Jimi Hendrix single is released called Hey Joe, which I think we did mention in a previous podcast just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Was it a top 5 album or was it a 6 through 10? I think it was top 5.
I think it was top 5. Yeah. Check it out. December 17th, 1989, The Simpsons debuts on Fox with the episode Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire.
Favorite Simpsons episode? Can you pick one?
Oh, geez.
I can. There's so many good ones.
It's the one where there's a soccer riot and Homer. Oh, it's called Homer Joins the NRA. And there's a soccer riot in Springfield. Yeah. And Homer decides to buy a gun to protect his family. And it has one of the best lines I've ever heard on television is a security system salesman comes to the door to Homer, and Homer answers the door, and he gives him the spiel on the security system, and then the salesman's like, surely you can't put a price on your family's safety. And Homer responds back with, well, I wouldn't have thought so either, but here we are.
In that episode, if I remember right, Homer uses the gun to do all kinds of things. Like he shoots his beer open.
He shoots the light out to turn it off.
Yeah. The Simpsons. We should do just a podcast episode on The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the serious business of the Shorty. Let's take a look at upcoming film, TV, video game, and streaming releases for the week of December 11th to December 17th. Brought to us by our friends at denofgeek.com. All right, starting with Netflix. Adding to another chapter of the Last Chance series on the 13th, Last Chance U Basketball season 2 comes out, which season 1 was actually really good of the basketball ones. They normally did football, but now it's basketball. A very popular series is having a special Christmas edition coming out on the 15th. Who Killed Santa? A Murderville murder mystery. Did you watch the original Murderville murder mysteries?
Was that the show that had like oh crap, I can't remember, like Kumail Nanjiani and Marshawn Lynch on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be watching that for sure. That was a great show.
Yeah, that was good. Very good. On Hulu, on the 14th, they have Grails, When Sneakers Change the Game. Complete series is coming out. On Amazon Prime, this one looks interesting. I don't know if I'm going to watch it, but some people might really enjoy it. On the 13th, the Dr. Seuss Baking Challenge, just another baking show coming out. And then on Disney Plus, on the 15th, The Simpsons Meet the Bocellis in Feliz Navidad's coming out. They're doing Simpson like long form episodes. So that should be kind of exciting to see that.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's fun.
Yeah, because Disney owns them now. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right, Jake. I know this is your favorite part of every Shorty episode, but what are you watching or listening to this week?
I can't even remember. What have I watched? Oh, I bought the newest FIFA game for my Nintendo Switch. I already have it on Xbox, but I need it for Switch because it was 50% off. Other than that, I've been reading a lot and I haven't watched a whole lot of shows other than the occasional episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Other than that, I've literally don't think I've watched a show.
We should be seeing a new season of that coming up because I think last year was in February, March. They started their new season. So we should be seeing a new one.
They are, as of just a couple of weeks ago, they're in the writing room. They're writing the current season. They'll probably like start filming this spring. It probably won't be out till fall is my guess.
Oh. Yeah. All right. I'm watching Silicon Valley season 3. It's a series that was on about 5 years ago. Really good on HBO Max. Working my way through Billions on Showtime. It's also on Amazon Prime. And then otherwise, I'm kind of looking for some different things. So I'm testing the waters, trying a few different. I finished The Crown, which I highly suggest for people to watch. It's actually really good, especially with, I mean, let's be honest, Queen Elizabeth II, she died. So it's kind of like, closing the book on it, so to speak. But yeah, so that's what I'm checking out. So that's all we got for this week. We will be back again in a week or two. We're not entirely sure when we'll be back next with Shorty episodes, but we will see you very soon with all the information on video games, streaming, TV shows, movies, etc. So Jake, it's going to be a week or two, but we'll be back.
We'll be back. Don't worry, y'all. It'll be okay.
All right. Until then, bye.
Bye.